Hey John, this is Daniel from Josh and Danny SEO. So we're going to take a quick look, see what's going on, and see if we can help. So right off the bat, I do like that you have your logo up here, Affordable Painting in Phoenix, call for free quote, excellent, and it is attached to your number, which is good. You see how this is a call for free quote? I would probably put your number in that as well, just so people can see that you're local. People enjoy that. You have your email here. People aren't going to really concern themselves with typing in a full email. It's best to have one of those boxes that they can put their name, their number, their email, and then what it is they're calling you about, and hit the submit button so that you can get it straight to your email instead of them, because no one's going to click on this. But I do like how you have this home about gallery benefits services and quote, you want your service to be a drop down menu of all the services you do offer. Now, just as far as the top header goes, you can definitely increase, you can decrease this by half, put everything in the black line up over here as well. So it just saves you a ton of space. But I do like the picture behind progress, home painting, affordable painting. Excellent. So about you guys, your background, excellent. Call or text for a free quote. Excellent. I love that gallery. Give them as many chances as they can to call or text to, even let's chat, because the more you are available in the different various forms, the better. So email, text, and call, excellent. People like me, I only like texting, but I do make phone calls. Uh, Pictures are great, and this will actually let me know what's going on behind the scene, the latest trends. Ouch. Okay. That just lets me know that, there are things that are missed. Affordability, I do like how, they scroll over. You want to make it a little less complicated for people. The less complicated, the better. Value, curb appeal, refresh, painting. One thing, okay, good. So you do have a little bit about what you're offering, interior, exterior, and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure. Okay, good. Pressure washing is on here. What about fence and fence painting and deck staining and stuff like that? Um, but what you definitely want to always do is talk about the services you offer. You never want to just leave it as this is what I offer. You want people to read it. You want to catch their attention like a book. Sorry, I have something caught in my throat. Anyway, but here it is. Perfect. So this would be better than your entire email, right? Better than this. You definitely want this because if somebody puts on in their information in, then everything looks great. What else we got? You have your Facebook, Instagram. So everything from you want everything down here again, all your links. You want this stuff over here. You want your address if you have one. You want your email again, your phone number. You want everything that's basically on top to be down here on the bottom as well. But anyway, let's take a look behind the scenes. I'm using a tool called Ahrefs, which lets me see behind the scenes what Google kind of thinks of you guys. So right off the bat, John, we got progress home painting. You have a UR rating and a DR rating of 0. Now, a UR rating is how strong your website is, and a DR rating is how much Google trusts you. And right now, you want those to be in the 30s and 40s with a ratio 1 to 1. They're nowhere because we don't have a lot of backlinks. Now, a backlink is what is basically where you have your website link somewhere else where somebody can click on it, and a referring domain is when it returns to you. Now, not all backlinks are created equal. You got some that are spammy, some that are like BuzzFeed and Wikipedia. Don't want those. You definitely want good, strong painter block stuff. But you do have 5 organic keywords. Now, a keyword is what somebody would put in Google to find something they're looking for. For example, this is what you are ranking for. You have 6 keywords, one of them loss of 5. Home painting Phoenix, excellent. So this is what we call an organic buyer intent keyword because it's very location specific for Phoenix, and it's very service specific. Those two are very important as far as what it means to get yourself a Google ad even. As you can see, there's a volume of 40. You're not getting any traffic because you're on page number 2. So, or 3 actually. So obviously you definitely want to be in the top 3 spots, 1, 2, and 3. That's where you're going to start seeing traffic. Once you get past position 9 or page 2, that's typically where we see no traffic at all. That's where we kind of hide dead bodies. But progress at home, progress home, these aren't very good keywords at all. Progress paint as well, because anyone in the United States can search for this, right? So they might be calling you, but they might be from, Texas. But let's take a look at what a strong buyer intent keyword is, right? Painters, Phoenix, Arizona, right? There's no way that anyone can, mess up where this is. So this is somebody in Phoenix, Arizona looking for a painter. So we're just going to scroll down. We got Google Guaranteed up here, which is something you can pay for. And then you have another ad over here. Again, they're using Painters Phoenix AZ as their base work, and obviously Cert Pros all over the United States. But here we have our GMP Google My Business Profile. Very important to get in here because this is where 30 to 40% of all people will click on. Then we have Yelp as number 1, Home Advisor number 2, Arizona Painting Company as number 3. So let's take a look at those Arizona Painting Company. They are going to be your biggest competitors. I think they're pretty much everywhere. But just looking down, I'm a little disappointed because these are not drop-down menus, but I'm gonna let them go. They even have a blog, which, is something that you might want to connect to. But bring in 2023 with big savings. That's great. Free estimates, same day quotes, talking about how they're going to go about it. Now, I don't like the blue thing following me around all page. That does get very annoying very quickly. Their painting services, interior, exterior, commercial. See how you can click on each one, which is great. Problem is, again, they're not talking about what it is they offer, so that's not very good. People who are talking about, their testimonials. Why work for them? Oh, okay, so they even do work, or they're even accepting jobs through this. So they don't have a lot of content. Content is very big for Google, right? They're looking for about 1,500, 2,000 words of content on the homepage alone. So they don't have that, which means that as far as beating them out for stuff like that, it could be a lot easier to do. Now we're looking at the homepage of everything. So they got a lot in here, right? They have a 41 and 32 excellent areas to be in. It's not ratio 1-to-1, so it's not perfect, but it's pretty damn good. They do have 519 5.19K backlinks. That's a lot. And they do have 728 referring domains. Again, not all of these are very strong. So they actually only have 485 that actually come back to them. So out of those 728, they're barely 10% as far as things go. So, possibly beat them out pretty easily. Well, it'll take a little bit, but it all depends how quickly somebody wants to grow. Organic keywords, they have 13,000 of them. They're bringing in 10,000 people a month. Again, they're all over the United States, so they can be, not United States, they're all over Phoenix. And don't get me wrong, Arizona's not huge, but they're still doing well. But let's take a look and see where most of their content is coming from. Arizona Painting Company, that's people putting in their name specifically. But even though that's their name, that's still a good keyword because it's Arizona Painting Company. It's a painting company in Arizona. So that's a broad. They might not be anywhere near them, but they're still getting a decent bit of traffic. Painting company, there's 19,000 people a month searching, 1.2K people a month searching for that. Not a great keyword. Again, anyone in the United States can search for this. Anyone in Arizona will search for that, but Arizona is not that small where people all over will be able to click. Now, this is a bad one too. They're getting a lot of traffic for it, but none of these are great keywords because they're not buyer intent. They're all just they're just service specific, and these are just questions. So he doesn't have anything great coming in. So he has a lot of high traffic for these, but he doesn't have a lot of high actual buyers because these people can be located anywhere in the world. Arizona Painting, again, it's very generic, organic, so there's not a lot of traffic coming to them. They're just doing very well as far as being the strongest person in the area. So how does this really help you guys out, John? Honestly, all you really got to do is get, I would say, about half of all the keywords they have. Not keywords. I would say half of all the organic backlinks and stuff like that. Get the good ones, put them in yours as well. Now, content is key, so you're definitely going to want content in there. All they're doing is working with their blog. That's why they're ranking so high. For Painters Arizona, they might be, one on the list, but that's not that they're probably only getting 2 or 3 people out of that. Maybe. But then we also have organic keywords, right? You need good, strong organic keywords that actually talk about your services, not, blog stuff, crack and paint. Like, who cares? So anyway, 3 things. We got your keywords you need. You definitely need content, so you can put those keywords in, and you need more backlinks with strong referring domains as well. And then you should see yourself rise in the rankings. Imagine if you can bring just 50 people to your website that are actually looking for a painter in your area. Well, that's all I got for you, John. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Other than that, yeah, have a good one. Bye.